Okay, look, out of every fight on UFC 307, there is no secret that fans are looking forward to the co-main event the least out of every single fight that's on the card. Now, I think that we should come together, and there should be a reason why we cheer for Julianna Pena to get the win. And I care about this fight just a little bit more than everybody else. Don't get me wrong, I still don't care about it, but there is a reason why I believe Julianna Pena would make for a better champion than Raquel Pennington, Kayla Harrison, Macy Chiasson, or whoever else you would want in the division to become champion. I'm going to tell you why in just a second. Before we do, though, I do want to say hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with many YouTube channels. Guys, let's talk about Julianna Pena. So this is something that I spoke about back when Julianna Pena, actually, I can't remember if I even made a video on it, but regardless, it's something that I've been feeling for Julianna Pena for a little while now. I don't necessarily like Julianna Pena. I'm not even a fan of Julianna Pena, really. I kind of just I feel indifferent to her. I don't hate her like a lot of the MMA community does, but I also don't like her. She's just kind of fighter that's there for me. But what I can appreciate about Julianna Pena is every single time that she has been in the octagon, she does her very, very best to make it interesting. Whether it's against Amanda Nunes, whether it's just spouting a bunch of nonsense like Amanda Nunes is running scared of me, at least she is trying to promote the fight. At least she's trying to be marketable. At least she's trying to get some attention on her fight. And I kind of feel the same way about, except she didn't do anything like Julianna Pena did, where Mayra Bueno Silva first came out. And I think it was on Ariel Helwani's show a little while ago when she was like, okay, I need to trash talk a little bit I need to put on a great performance because the fans, they don't care about my fight. At least she was a little bit knowledgeable in that sense, but then she doesn't really capture anybody's attention with the performances that she's made. At least Julianna Pena tries her hardest to entertain us, whether that be the press conferences, whether that be in interviews. The press conference, I'm recording this video before the press conference came out, she is more than likely going to start trash talking Raquel Pennington. And to be honest with you, out of everybody that's on the card, I could see her kind of taking over the press conference because of just the rest of the talent that's on the card. The talent on the card is fantastic, but I mean, the name value, the drama that people could start. Julianna Pena is probably going to be the one who kind of takes away from the press conference, and we're all like, okay, at least Julianna Pena had a little bit of trash talk. She's going to try, and even in the octagon, she tries to run forward. She tries to throw punches. She tries to make the fight exciting. She tries to go for these submissions. This is a girl that we want as champion in a division where nothing else is going on. More so than Kayla Harrison, I'll say, because at least Kayla Harrison will come in and just steamroll people. I don't know about you guys, and I feel like this is going to have some mixed opinions on it. I didn't care for Amanda Nunes. She came in and steamrolled her opponents. I'm going to feel that same way. And Amanda Nunes didn't have the same kind of aura that Ronda Rousey did. The idea of Ronda Rousey being so interesting was how fast is she going to get that armbar? Oh my God, she finished every fight with an armbar. Ronda Rousey was interesting. Amanda Nunes wasn't for me. Yeah, you know what? We saw some okay KOs, but the fights just were not interesting to me. At least with Julianna Pena, you don't know what's going to happen. She's going to walk forward. She's going to throw punches. She's going to have a lot of heart in there. And I can't help but cheer for that. And so when Julianna Pena shows up as a co-main event, because you have to have the 135-pound division on the co-main event somewhere, at least when it's Julianna Pena, I know that I'm going to get a little bit of effort put into this to entertain me as a fan. Now, I want to bring you over to the UFC rankings right now because you guys tell me, okay? You guys tell me how you guys are feeling about any other fighter other than Julianna Pena becoming champion, okay? So, we have Raquel Pennington, no thank you. Julianna Pena, the number one contender, which is just strange enough. Ketlen Vieira, you want Ketlen Vieira as champion. Kayla Harrison, again, kind of the same deal over here. I can't believe she's number 3. Did she take that over? Regardless, it doesn't even matter. I don't care about Kayla Harrison ever becoming champion. Macy Chiasson, no thank you. The only other one for the MMA community, but even just for the casual fan base, it wouldn't necessarily work, is Norma Dumont, but that's only because she's nice to look at, right? She is a good fighter, don't get me wrong, but she's not going to capture anybody. I personally wouldn't mind Norma Dumont as champion, okay? Irene Aldana, she's tough, nothing about it. Mayra Bueno Silva, no thank you. Holly Holmes done. Carol Rosa, absolutely not. Yana Santos, can't believe she's still around. Misha Tate, no thank you. Julia Avila is the number 12 contender, man. Jermaine Durandamy, Aylin Perez, and Chelsea Chandler. Aylin Perez would at least get some Instagram highlights, but even then, I wouldn't want that. The only fighter, aside from Kayla Harrison, that I know is going to actively put an effort to entertain me as much as possible is Julianna Pena. At least, like I said, when the press conference comes, she's going to sit down, she's going to trash talk, she's going to yap, she's going to make for at least some, she's going to try to get some viral moments. And at the very least, it's going to go viral within the MMA community. Everybody's going to be talking about, check out what Julianna Pena just said. She still thinks Amanda Nunes is running from her. At least that's something for us to talk about. And it's not just a bathroom break of a fight like so many fans talk about for this division. I think she's an unappreciated fighter. But again, I'm not even saying this, and I'm not even really a fan of Julianna Pena. But I do believe that we should be cheering for Julianna Pena to get the win, and I will absolutely be cheering for Julianna Pena to get the win. I hope that's the case. She hasn't fought in 2 years, and she doesn't deserve a title fight at all. But hey, I'm sitting here. I want Julianna Pena to get the win. The effort does not go unnoticed, Julianna Pena. If the 1 in a million chance comes by and you happen to come across this video, let me know what you think about this down below. Thank you so much for being here and watching. Check out this video on screen right now if you want to continue watching the channel. Love to have you over there, guys. Take care, everybody.